Before, I used to live a miserable life. At home, we were the most poorest family, and my father could not support us, my mother could not support us.
Not something is to stay in a shack, because when it is the winter, the rain is coming inside of the house. I remember one Saturday it was raining, and my children, we didn't have food to eat in my house. My children are trying. I even also try. We didn't have the paraffin to put to light the flame. It was very cold. It was difficult for us.
When it was raining, it used to be a big problem, because we have to change bed from this direction to that direction, because the whole house was leaking. I had to leave home and go and seek an employment. And the first job I found by then was to become a security officer, because I didn't have qualifications. I could not get any other work. I could not buy a house. As a result, I was living in a shack. My situation went like this for many years, till one day someone invited me to come to the church. When I come to the church, for the first time in my life, I was taught how to use my faith. And for 4 years in the church, my life improved. I was no longer now drinking, smoking. I was no longer sleeping without food. But my life was improved, but I was not happy. I was not happy with my life, because as a Christian, then now the campaigns of Israel were announced, and I used to be afraid to participate. As a result, my life was standstill. I used to see people testifying. I used to read the Bible, but when I read the Bible, I could not see my life reflecting what was there. Till one day, I decided I'm going to give my all at the time of the sacrifice. And that time, my salary was about $150, and it was my everything. I decided to give everything to God, and I could not buy grocery for that month. I could not pay any transport fees. I could not buy anything for my boy. And when I arrived at home the day at the end of the month, my wife was angry that I could not give her money.
I didn't understand why, because I was new in the church. I fight him a lot. Why are you taking the whole money? He even worked extra time in a working place. I thought he will take some and give to the church, and he will give me the money for the grocery, but he took everything to the church. But he just ignored. He didn't listen to me. He could just go ahead and give everything to the church.
After I fulfilled my vow, as much as it was not easy, God changed my vision. I was no longer now praying for God to give me promotion. God put the vision of myself having my own company. Bear in mind that I was uneducated, didn't do any business-related school at home, and then I started my business. And many people were mocking me, were saying, "You are a black man, you are like this and that. How can you achieve such a big dream? You are wasting your time, you are crazy." And then, after a few months, God blessed me with a business. And I could not relax, because each and every time we have a campaign, I make sure that I don't sit back, because I've found the secret now of laying my life in an altar. This past campaign, I gave a big sacrifice of my life, and God has blessed now my business. My business now is no longer small. My business now is having now a turnover of $2 million a month. And my security company is well known here in South Africa. And now my security company is the one who's going to be doing security services here at the Confederation Cup. All the countries will be coming in South Africa. They will be protecting them from the hotels, from the stadiums, from the training grounds. Now, the car that I'm driving, I was the first black person here in South Africa to drive this. Everyone, whenever I drive this car, people were so amazed, were so surprised. And my God has done in my life what no one can do. Today, I have employed about 3,500 workers who are working for me in just a short space of time through the sacrifice that I made. Today, I have many cars, I have many vehicles. Today, my training center is the biggest here. Everyone comes to my training center for the computer. They come to my training center to get the training courses and the cashier courses. I have my factory because the companies who were doing uniform for me could not cater me. Whenever I place an order, they used to take time. Then I decided to have my own factory. Today, I have my own big factory where I manufacture my own uniform. My company now today is established nationwide. In all the provinces, my company is there.
Today, I'm living the perfect life. The life that I never dreamed that I will have. Today, I'm driving my own car. Today, I have my beautiful house. I'm no longer living in a shack. Today, I know what is the sacrifice, because the sacrifice, it works. When it's the time of sacrifice, I don't fight with my husband anymore. I'm the one who's jumping in the campaign. Today, I'm eating whatever I want to eat. I'm wearing whatever I want to wear. I go everywhere. I'm not, my children, they are very happy. They are eating whatever they want to eat.